JohnQ really is a first of its kind. It's a municipal participation corporation created here in Manitoba to solve some of the challenges that were inherent in municipalities across Manitoba. And those challenges ranged from creating daycare spots for children to having enough housing for seniors, to opportunities to create energy efficiency and clean water for our communities.
When I was on council, there was an issue that affected all the municipalities, and that was getting projects done. The system was to go cap in hand to the provincial government and the federal government whenever you had a major project. And one of the conditions that was always tied to this funding was it needed to be shovel-ready. The idea of JohnQ Public came up, and we just thought that is a possibility for us to really increase our capacity. We'd be able to bring projects and infrastructure to our communities, and also it meant that we were working together. And that's something in the past that we didn't do.
We have those that are eager to find solutions that are not status quo, and we're able to collaboratively put together the scarce resources that we have to develop teams that have a high skill set and the capacity to deliver on those needs that the communities desire.
Social innovation is about thinking about solving problems in a different way than we did before.
A process manager as opposed to a project manager.
It's a unique way of municipalities working together on projects. We've seen through the process that they've undertaken with their daycare projects how effective that process can be.
The JQ Built model that allowed us to build 22 daycares in about 20 months really took a new approach to delivery of community infrastructure. What we did was we utilized a hybrid modular construction process, and that really allowed us to work in a warehouse building the components of the buildings. This not only increased our quality, but increased our speed of delivery.
We've taken a conventional build using design, bid, build, delivery method of 14 to 16 months. We've turned that into 6 months from the first pile to completion, without cutting corners or without reducing the quality of the build or the documents. These are all prefabricated buildings. Our floors, our walls, our roof systems are all prefabricated in a warehouse that we have with one of our trade partners here in Winnipeg.
The front end of the project is where all the decisions have to be made. And by making those decisions in a timely manner, which prefab requires, we're able to start building sooner in our shop while the foundation is going. In this hybrid process, we're able to get the structural elements with the cladding and the envelope, so to get the building weatherproof within a very, very short time, which then essentially extends the production line onto the job site, where the structure went up really quickly and closed really quickly. This allows the weather elements not to be a factor anymore, and all the other trades can complete their tasks inside.
The second aspect that made it different was really working as a collaboration from the very beginning. Through the design development phase, we brought all the genius or all of the experts to the table at the front end of the project. By utilizing the same design and building it over and over 22 times, we got the design perfected, which really allowed us to stay on time and on budget for every single one of our builds.
We learned that with a certain amount of repetition, we could improve our processes and reduce our site time. We thought we would get the structure up in about 5 days. And then we started getting it consistently to 2 days where the structure was up. And on the last project, we got it up in 1 day in the middle of a rainstorm.
The communities that they're in, they're just blown away by how fast they're actually put up. The kids are lined up at the door before the paint dries.
I've been fortunate to work in different modes of procurement of both architectural and engineering and construction processes. And I've been part of some very successful projects in the past. But the first are these daycares, and it's a far stretch between the second and the successes of the first. And the distinguishing difference is the amount of collaboration from all levels, starting with the regulatory body, clients, the RMs, and then all the people involved in the construction side. The key with collaboration is bringing the knowledge that's spread evenly over that 100%, bringing it all to the first 30% before you start building or putting a shovel in the ground or having a ribbon cutting.
The predictability of the process is just crucial to managing risk.
Everyone's working together, solving problems before we start incurring costs.
We are precedent setting in the building of this. This model that we created, bringing in a hybrid model of build and service delivery, actually got the daycares built in our community.
I don't know that this is happening anywhere else in the country.
It is something that has really benefited the communities, not only our member municipalities, but the entire region.
This project was incredibly important for JohnQ because it has allowed us now to build a model, to take our lessons learned, to figure out how we will translate that model to other challenges that we may find in our communities, such as housing, such as protection of fresh water, such as opportunities to service our communities in a better way. The federal government is looking for rapid construction of housing in Canada. We're perfectly positioned to do that at JohnQ.
This lean prefabrication model that we've developed through these daycares, I think is going to set the standard for the years to come, not just in daycares, but in other sectors.
We have proven that we can get private development, private interest, and the skill set in terms of experts in engineering, architecture, and all of that, all in one room, create a team approach that will satisfy the requirements of getting the build done and use public funds in a respectable way, create efficiencies, and actually get the project built.
JohnQ is about all of us. It's not about one community. We're here to make the province stronger.
When we're all fighting in the same direction, and when we're all trying to help each other and trying to solve problems instead of find problems, it's amazing what can be done.
Sometimes it takes an outsider, somebody who's not in that community, to present a new idea, a fresh idea, a different way to look at things, which can provide something unexpectedly beautiful.
What a success and what an example of what we can do when we work together.